Boing, boing, boing. Hit my head on the ceiling.
Boing.
Can I jump on your head? No, I cannot. Oh, hi.
Mute, darn you. There we go. Good evening and welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Obviously, for Super Bowl Sunday, we are going to be playing Mutant League Football for the Sega Genesis. No, we're not.
Nope.
Actually, I never realized that Mutant League Football was a video game until I was, like, in my 20s. I was familiar with the TV show, which is weird because nobody's familiar with the TV show. But I actually have a copy of one of the Mutant League sports games. This was just in Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
I was gonna say, and I don't know how to operate this yet, so I'm just gonna leave that be for now.
I'm gonna go with 240, because missed. What the?
Goblin Pilot. Okay, you're weak against water and air, both of which we currently have. We'll see how this goes.
It reminds me of the thing from Warhammer 40k, the Orc Dreadnought and the Orc Killicans. Yep, of all the Gatorades I've ever had, that is certainly one of them.
That good, huh?
It's red flavor. It is inferior. Mostly, the advantage it has is, like, all of our blue-flavored ones are tiny, and this one is not. But yes, when, I did very briefly watch part of the game, and, when I left, Kansas City was winning, 3 points to nothing, which should tell you how early in the game it was. Of course, I'm gonna find out in the future that, like, oh, Kansas City won. It was 3-0. I have no idea who my family are rooting for this year. Because, on one hand, Kansas City is playing, and that's my brother-in-law's team. He's a huge Chiefs fan, and, like, my sister and her kids all root for the Chiefs and have Chiefs stuff. On the other hand, Tampa Bay is playing, which normally we wouldn't care about, but, number one, Courage lives in that neck of the woods, and number two, Tom Brady.
Will you quit killing Viola, please?
Don't set Viola on fire.
Yeah, that's their job, to set you on fire.
That was a thing that came up in D&D today.
Oh my.
because I'm an elemental monk, which I don't like playing optimal things apparently, but one of the things I had is basically burning hands. So like we were in an encounter with a group of harpies, and like I was trying to get them to bunch up, and I'm like, to like each of my party mates, do you happen to be fireproof? Asking for a friend. And everyone's like, no. What are you doing? No. 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 No.
This is in response to Lay of Hands making fruit, apparently.
So that my friend Ginny was playing a paladin. She was playing Chad Chaddington, bro. Who became a paladin basically to get girls.
Uh-huh.
Like, he did something heroic to get girls, and his god noticed and chose him. Apparently his god was like, beggars can't be choosers. But, so our session started out on a boat, and we were on the boat for a long time because we're dumbasses. This was our friend Josh's first session DMing, and he was expecting, like, oh, the boat's under attack, you all are going to just run. No, a couple of us tried to fight the Kraken, and that was a terrible idea. Anyway, while we were on the boat, like, Ginny's like, oh, I'll be able to help people because I'm a paladin, bro. I'll be able to, like, cure their scurvy. And I'm like, wait just a damn minute. No, bro, my lay on hands can remove disease. No, you don't understand. Yes, scurvy is a disease, but it's a vitamin deficiency. It is not something you can remove because it is an absence. It is an absence of vitamin C. What are you doing? Are you shooting magical rays of vitamin C into some... Are you casting fruit? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're friggin' telling me? So yes, for those of you over in the Landstar Discord server, that's what that's about! So angry. So very angry. Like, even like 3 hours later, when we finally gotten off the friggin' boat and are like shipwrecked, Tony's going into a dictionary, says scurvy's a disease and the paladin can remove disease. I'm like, it's an absence of vitamin C, you bastard! I have a degree in this shit! I went to college! What the hell?
I've just found a crap ton of eyeballs. Okay, hang on. Where are you? There you are. Come on.
Infernal beasts from the bowel movements of the earth. Got it.
Does that mean that they're fruit paladins?
I'm gonna eat my pork sandwich now. Maybe it'll make life better.
Oh crap, the fruit paladins are toe gay.
Then we're gonna bring in the damn mammoths from Star Fox Adventures. Oh yes, we need you to dig up the roots for us that are the only thing we can eat, but we are incapable of digging up. Then why the hell aren't you extinct? You clearly deserve this. This is natural selection at work. God, we're gonna stream that game eventually, and I'm gonna be so angry.
Yeah.
We don't know when we're doing Star Fox Adventures, but that's something we plan on doing at some point.
Yes.
It's like, oh boy, Lantern likes dinosaurs, he likes sci-fi, he sure as hell likes furries. How the hell are they gonna screw this one up? We have opened a part of the clock tower.
Yes. Okay, I guess I don't know what that does. Okay.
Maybe we need a key, like with the slime statue.
Maybe.
God, that's a lot of those damn eyeballs.
Yeah, that's a lot of General Chang.
The best Klingon.
Nope, it's not 240.
Damn.
Okay.
420?
Hey,
I'm
that's
gonna laugh if this does something.
Nope. We'll probably figure out the actual thing later. It's probably like a ridiculously easy solution.
645 because 69. I'm mature.
Oop. Skipping past you guys for a minute because I want to get down to that spot. Hup. Whee! Oops, I didn't mean to land on your head.
Use the Yoshi butt stomp.
Or I could just use Kikyo to slip by all of ya.
Kikyo ninjas.
Yoink. Oops. No, I don't want to fight you, mimics.
Ginny was actually giving an award out in last night's session for whoever could do the best roleplay.
So you naturally won.
I didn't win.
Darn.
No, actually I didn't, because I'm playing at an extreme handicap.
Ah.
The other folks are in person. I am not.
True.
Which makes it harder for me to roleplay. It makes it harder for me to just play in general. Because, like, if more than one of them is talking at any time, I can't hear.
Yeah. So you fared well when they were all drunk and you had to roleplay something.
Actually, I think they was drinking at last night's session too, and possibly today's. I know one of our players mentioned having a couple of mimosas. Like they were having like D&D brunch. It felt like almost.
Huh. Alright, let's actually get to where we really want to go for this.
To Disney World?
If only.
God, I've been watching a lot of Scrubs clips lately, because Scrubs was basically my favorite sitcom ever. And there's an episode, it's in one of the later seasons, where Turk and Elliot are pretty much in charge of the hospital for the evening, and JD, one of the other main characters, is not there, and so Elliot's like, yeah, JD asked me to cover his shift while he went to, you know what, it's not important. Where is he? Well, because Kim has a conference in Anaheim, JD went up there and decided to take him to Disneyland. To take his kid to Disneyland. He can't possibly be in Disneyland, because since neither of us have been to Disneyland before, we promised each other that we would go for our 40th birthdays. I don't know what you want me to tell you, Turk. I want you to tell me he's not in Disneyland. I can't do that. You know what? It's fine. I'm a grown-up. We can get past this. How do you want to split up tonight? Well, I was thinking, I tried, Elliot! I tried! I can't! Hurts too much! We got a roller coaster, the roller coaster's in the dark, so you can't see where the turns are coming from! They got a roller coaster where you That's Finding Nemo, so you get to roller coaster with Nemo!
Well, I found Blobberg.
Ooh!
Why would you ever leave, apparently the achievement is.
Yeah, what?
This is
Shiny
fine.
blobs.
Well, we already got the ice and lava blobs.
Yeah, prior to the plague, we used to do D&D at a place closer to me so that I could get to it easier.
Uh-huh.
I tended to buy everyone dinner. But because of the plague, we haven't been able to actually go there, and so they've just been having D&D at my friend Ginny's house, which is 2 towns away.
Mm-hmm.
Convenient for them, I have to telecommute in, and that just makes it hard for me to play. Like, if we were all doing it virtually, it would be a little bit easier because we'd all be working with the same limitations.
Yeah.
Like when we were playing with Raven yesterday, for example, like, we're all doing it digitally.
Yep.
So we're all kind of in the same boat, as opposed to, like, several players in the same room and then, guys, can you stop talking so I can figure out what's going on? I have no idea who Ashley Johnson is. The place where we used to do D&D is actually right across the street from the Mule, too, and right next to the rail yard, so there's a ton of great food options. Slime. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've only seen like 1, maybe 2 episodes of Critical Role. I should watch more of it, but time. So the characters in the various campaigns I'm in. In the campaign Ginny's running, I have Merrig the Druid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrible at playing Druid.
But Shark and Puppy.
I have not used either of those powers in a long time, but
Boo.
I do legit love Druid as a class. I'm just bad at it. In the game Josh was running today, I was a monk. And then the videos for this are going to be going up this week, I believe.
Yeah, I think Raven said the video's going up on Monday, the first one.
Okay. In the Shattered Isles Bastard Smalls campaign, I'm playing Okasan. Okasan is special.
Yes.
You'll see.
Yes.
I think video 2 is when his gimmick finally shows up.
It is, yeah.
And you are, Yuki Cloudfur.
Yes. I am a little foxy beak bard.
You do the best impression of Finnegan Fox. That is legit what a real-life fox sounds like. Yeah, the Bastard Small session was a boatload of laughs.
It was.
And Surat's going to make me suffer later in those.
I mean, to be fair, Raven's gonna make Nathan suffer through the whole thing.
Yeah, we're all going to make Nathan suffer through the whole thing.
Yeah. Considering what happens later, yes. Linen. Okay, I can't get in there just yet, which reminds me, we have a bunch of eggs to hatch. First off, we have a ninja newt.
Ninja newt. Let's see here.
I have at least one idea, but we'll see what everyone else has.
I have a feeling we may have the same idea.
Probably.
Hang on, can you see your DMs currently? Am I right?
Yep. Okay. Okay. This one I almost kind of wanted to wait for Yowza to do, but since he's currently watching the Super Bowl.
Ornithopter, those were things in Dune.
Yes. Anyone got any ideas for this one?
This flying hellbug thing.
Leo.
Okay.
Okay. And then we got a metal bug.
I have a terrible joke name for it, but you have to know Pokemon and you have to know basketball.
Oh.
And the only reason I know anything about basketball is because if you're in Oklahoma, you love the OKC Thunder. I don't even watch basketball, so
Same.
The joke name I have for him is Kevin.
Okay.
If the chat has a better name, by all means. The joke is. Oh, okay.
Okay, but now we got a goblin brute. Well, by process, since we've got Anna, Churro, and Waffle all as goblins, I think we have to give this one to Kyle.
Yep.
Which is ironic considering Kyle's a tall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next we got...
Aren't you glad you're on board the Nautilus? Oh god, that kid version of 20,000 Leagues.
Kinda reminds me of, Oh, okay, Nemo. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I always liked 20,000 Leagues. I should reread that at some point.
I should actually read it. And we got ourselves a dodo. Which I think we already know what Surat suggested. I think I spelled balloon wrong. There we go.
Oh, right. Wow, I am slow this evening.
I mean, to be fair, you had 3 D&D campaigns going through this entire weekend, on top of paperwork.
Yeah. Still working on that month's backlog of paperwork.
And now we got an owl.
An owl on stilts.
Yes.
Oh, all right. I had a suggestion for this one, and I don't...
You forgot it?
No, I know precisely what it is. I just don't think you got the reference.
Well, Becca says Yowza mentioned Hootie.
Hootie's a good one.
Yeah, like Hootie and the Blowfish.
The one I went with was Wise Shitashi. PBF archive.
And now we got a little... this little guy.
We have Pink Eye, got it.
I could call him that, too. That is a V. There we go.
Pink Eve.
There you go. Now let's see.
Thank you.
What are you again? You're an oven.
I feel like there was a fairy tale involving like an angry cursed oven or something.
And I'm trying to think back to Brave Little Toaster, but there wasn't really an angry oven in that. There was an angry air conditioner.
What was the name of the goddamn thing from Milk Cow and Satellite Girl?
Oh crap, what was that thing's name?
I mean, I could try to Google it.
If you can find anything from it, because you couldn't even find it on TV tropes.
Yeah, that is true. Satellite Girl and Milk Cow. Load, damn it. Let's see here. Amazon, Rotten Tomatoes, and the dubbing wiki. I don't think anything I can find is going to be able to help us.
Probably not. Not unless, like, maybe you find the IMDb and see, like, the cast list, and maybe that'll tell you.
I mean, that thing didn't have a voice. It was just angry. Although, doesn't hurt to check.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Witch of the North, Black Dog, Playground Person, Passerby, Landlady, Mr. O, additional voices, see, full cast, sure, why not? Singer, Merlin. Yeah, no, I don't think that thing had a voice.
Okay. Oh, then I have another idea, but I have to remember the name. Chat, what was the name of the Billy Crystal Fire in Howl's Moving Castle?
Hang on, to Google.
Calcifer, thank you, Becca.
Okay. Meanwhile, the internet is advertising coming to America at me.
If it's spelled wrong, it's spelled wrong, because it's not really Billy Crystal. And we have a mimic.
Oh god. Let's see here, what? Like Hydon from Final Fantasy VI / Mario RPG could work, Chesty,
Or Chester from Don't Starve.
I like it.
Okay.
Unless the chat has a better name.
Okay. And then we got a Steam Golem, aka our first champion boss fight. Robo, that was exactly what I was thinking too.
I had two ideas, and one of them was Robo. The other one was related to Robo.
Ah. Was it Steel?
It was Steel.
And we got a troll. Just Cave.
Cave Johnson here.
Well, we already have a Cave Johnson. Let's see what some of our new critters can actually do. Let's see here. You can burn vine and do fire orbs. You can fly us. You can pull us towards a grappling anchor. That's important to note later.
Oh, we have a hook shot.
Yes. Which also he can do too. So you avoid monster encounters. I can ride you. You're a swimmy one. earth orbs, fire orbs, moves heavy blocks, and breaks heavy blocks. But I can't do anything specific yet. We need to find... There you are! Let's see if we can catch you.
Disco, 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 disco.
Good timing, Yowza.
So, the last I checked, the Chiefs are winning. Is that still the case, Yowza? We will acquire a gay disco blob.
Yes. Oh, the Bucks are ahead, apparently.
Oh, okay. Actually went past that stadium like 2 years ago, or a year and a half. Whenever the last time I visited Courage was. Actually, going through Tampa is kind of a trip, because, like all cities, it has its good parts and bad parts. And you know, like all cities have good sections and bad sections, that's just kind of the way cities work. Somehow my dad had the superpower while we were there to have, like, all of his routes go, like, entirely through bad sections of town. And like, Tampa's weird in that, like, it'll alternate, like, oh, this street is a nice section, but go one street over, oh, it's a real bad section of town. Go one more street over, oh, it's really nice again. Somehow, whatever routes my dad would take would zigzag around all of the good parts of town. So, like, we were going from the airport to our hotel, which was, across the street from Busch Gardens, which it turns out is in a real shitty part of town.
It is.
But like the entire time, like from the airport to the hotel, it's like gun store, liquor store, liquor store, gun store, liquor store, liquor store, bail bond, gun store, liquor store, liquor store. Oh boy! Bodega. Some good food in Tampa. Then again, there's good food everywhere, it's just a matter of knowing where to look for it.
Yes.
There's actually a really cool place, down in Tampa, it's called the Armature Works. It used to be like a factory or a warehouse or something, and instead it's been converted to like a whole bunch of mini restaurants. And the place I tried, like there was a Korean barbecue place there, a pizza place there. The thing I tried was Dixie Dharma, which is a fusion cuisine, vegan, southern/Indian restaurant. And I got vegan mac and cheese, and it was really good.
I was like, for a minute, I thought you were going to say Dixie Doos. I was like, wait, the Fox has a restaurant?
Why doesn't the Fox have a restaurant?
Good question.
But yeah, the Armature Works is kind of like a better version of the Rail Yard by me. like most, the stuff at the Rail Yard is good, but most of it is kind of basic options, because it's like, oh, there's a wing place, there's a pizza place, there's a burger place, there's the fancier place. Whereas Armature Works has some really weird and esoteric shit down there. These are some tough slimes.
Yeah, let's be fair, they're level 35. I mean, at the very least, we got the gay slime down.
The slime says gay rights. We may just have to grind for gay slime.
We might end up doing that, yes, depending on how well this session goes.
Phrasing.
Darn, not this time. Let's see if we can find one further in. Got a ruby. Yep, there's another one over there.
The aesthetics of this area reminds me of the abandoned mine.
Okay, there's two different ones. There's I guess one of them's either a light or a dark.
Ooh.
Yes.
The dark one kind of reminds me of the purple bag of Skittles, aka my favorite Skittles. There was a long time where I couldn't find those ones anywhere. I had to just go for either regular Skittles or the light blue tropical ones, which aren't as good. Granted, Skittles don't agree with me anymore, but that's another conversation. Skittles were my favorite as a kid. Like, whenever we went to the movies, I would get Skittles.
I always like the sour ones for some reason.
I remember when I was in middle school, it had to have been middle school, because by the time I got to high school, the GameCube was a thing. I remember in middle school, one of my friends, for their birthday, was having an N64 tournament, and I was, like, the only one in my group of friends who didn't have an N64.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I'm not gonna win this one. Basically, we drew games out of a hat, to play against each other. I can't remember what the first round was. I think I got a pity buy in that one because we had an odd number of players or something. So they're like, we'll just let Jared go to round 2. And so like round 2 comes, and I'm up against someone who owns an N64, and like he owned all of the games that were in the lineup except for Mario Kart.
Uh-huh.
And so he's like, yeah, we're gonna get GoldenEye, or we're gonna get Perfect Dark, and like, he lists off like all of the other possible games you could get, and he's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Pulls it out. Mario Kart. Damn it! So I actually made it to the final round, which was just straight up Smash Brothers. I didn't win. It ended up being very close. I picked Fox instead of Luigi. If I picked Luigi, I would have won. But, like, I just barely lost, and, like, first prize, you get to pick one of these 2 packs of Skittles. Second prize, you get whichever of the Skittles are left. And, they picked the sour Skittles, and I was like, aha! Victory, thy name is Lantern! This went just as planned! And then the rest of the night we just played a whole crap load of Smash Brothers. I think that may have been the night I got introduced to NES. Cause I remember, like, I do have vague memories of the ad campaign for Earthbound, but like I remember thinking like, wow, they're talking about this game stinks. I'm 8 years old and I think this is immature. I'm going to forget this exists. But like, one of my friends in middle school, like he was a NES main in the original Smash. I'm like, who the hell is NES? And he was like, no man, Earthbound's the greatest game ever, and he was kind of right. I found out like 15 years, 20 years later. You still need to experience Earthbound at some point.
Yes.
Similar energy to Mother 3, a little bit funnier, a little bit lighter-hearted.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm assuming there's no dead mom in that one.
Not that I can remember. I did just remember one hilarious scene because so Mother 3 had its funny bits. Earthbound is a lot more of the funny bits. Like I'm just remembering Everdread. Oh god, Everdread. And the Runaway 5. Can't forget the Runaway 5. They're amazing. Come on, gay slime.
Got a cookie mushroom.
God damn it.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I could stand on those, if they were poisonous or not.
Those are just the eggs from Gemini Man stage in Mega Man 3. You shoot them and little sperm fishy things come out. Seriously, what the hell was up with Mega Man 3?
I have no clue.
Well, like, I love Mega Man 3, but... God, I so want to do some more recordings of covers from the Mega's Mega Man 3 albums. Oh god, Mountain Dew.
Phoenix Serum. I still gotta finish the one that you did give me. What the?
What?
It's a Silver Durgan. Oh, it's a changeling.
We're fighting Odo?
I guess so. Interesting.
Well, we have the name for that one if we get that one.
Yes.
I actually made a batch of emergency cookies on Friday at work. I think one of my coworkers took like 20 of them home, but that's fine because I made 96 of them.
Lantern does not skip out on Cookie Day.
Basically, when I'm baking emergency cookies at work, which I don't do often, I pretty much operate under the assumption that everybody's going to take 2. That never happens, but I want to be prepared. We have around 50 staff at any given time, so 96 usually covers it. In fact, 96 usually winds up being way too much, but I'd rather be over than under. Back when we were still allowed to do Cookie Day for the kids, it would be anywhere from like 250 to 300 cookies. Actually, I remember 6 years ago, like I made just one single pan of cookies for the teachers, and the kindergarten teacher at the time came in and was like, "Hey, what are those?" I'm like, "Oh, they're cookies. Who are they for?" Like, "Oh, they're for staff after lunch. I'm just making them because I feel like the staff needs them today." At that point, the teacher licked her hand, and proceeded to touch all 48 cookies. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even mad. That's just like... That is just dedication right there. Like, she's like, each and every one of these cookies is mine now. Like, well, guess I'll throw in another pan then. Okay.
I mean, at least it's better than other ways animals mark their territory.
Finnegan, no! Yeah, like I literally just, like, after she did that, I was just like, okay, just take the sheep pan back to your room, bring it back when you're done, because God knows we need it later. Yeah, when I'm making food at work, I have to make a crap load of it. Like, one of the teachers, God, I can't even remember what lunch that was. Like, they were looking at me making the food, and they're like, "Wow, that's a lot. That looks like a lot of ground beef." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's like 40 pounds." Oh my God. Yeah, there's like 200 of you. Did you all think the food just kind of sprang up itself? No!
No, we do not have tater tot trees.
Wait. Oh God. That reminds me of another work thing. That one of the rare instances where I eventually just put my foot down and said, no, we're not doing this anymore. One of the administrators wanted us to make tater tot casserole, and we did this a couple of times. Basically, it involved, like, cooked ground beef, cream of mushroom soup, cheddar cheese, and tater tots. Which means, like, it had enough salt to kill a man. Along with just being made of saturated fat. And eventually I was like, no, this is flat out unacceptable. I'm sorry. Let's see, tomorrow is chicken finger day, which I have 50 pounds of chicken fingers. Tentatively, I only need 40 pounds of them, but I like to be safe.
That is fair.
Also, I don't even like those chicken fingers. The only times I really like them are when I have deep fried them, and I don't do that because it's just more work for me.
Yeah.
Oh God, I remember a couple years ago. I think it was when we were still with Cisco. That's how long ago it was. But we would occasionally get missed shipments of food. So it would be like things other people ordered, but wound up with us because, oops. And one year one time we got beer battered cod, which we didn't have enough to serve to the children, and even if we did, no.
Yeah.
But like for like every couple of days, I would just set it up to fry, and I texted the music teacher, and I'm like, "Hey man, do you want some really bitchin' fish for lunch?" And he misread the text, so he came down to the kitchen and he's like, "What's that about Bitcoin fish?" It was decent beer battered cod, too. Oh! Because we're doing the gay disco slimes, I can talk about something.
Ooh.
A food idea that Star gave me. So some of you may be aware that, like, I have done fried chicken where the outer breading is various kinds of breakfast cereals ground up.
Yes.
The most infamous version of this is, Lantern Sweet and Spicy Cock, which had, Honey Nut Chex on the outside, but had been marinated in sriracha and other things. Anyway, I was talking to Star. Was that this morning or was that yesterday?
It was this morning, because I noticed that what was, for some reason, trending on Twitter was Fruity Pebbles.
And, Star has never had Fruity Pebbles before.
Nope.
Or Cocoa Pebbles, right?
Right.
I am not personally a fan of either one of them. They get soggy way too quick and they're tiny. And I'd rather have a cereal with a little bit more body than that, generally speaking. Like Rice Krispies at least will stay crunchy for a little bit.
Yes.
But so like we were talking about the pebbles, and then I got the idea. Fried chicken, but with pebbles as the outer breading. Also, hello, the violet crayon. Welcome.
Yes, welcome to this.
But yeah, that's something I may have to do for the sake of science. It may wind up being horrific, but I may have to try it anyway.
Yeah.
Dear God, this changeling is chonky.
Yeah.
Does it just, like, resist everything?
Might.
Summon Phoenix Squadron! I've been watching a lot of Star Wars Rebels.
Thank you for murdering Garfield.
That reminds me of a Robot Chicken sketch. I'm sorry I couldn't take any more friggin' pasta bugs. Like, I legit think, like, you can't damage it fast enough to,
Yeah.
One of the office staff actually recently requested, because it's been a very long time since I've been able to do this at work. They requested me to make risotto again, so we'll see if I have time anytime this week. I'm kind of doubting it, because of changes in procedure due to COVID, along with the fact that I am more often than not by myself in the kitchen now. It kind of slows things way down, which kind of eliminates my ability to do more elaborate personal food projects back there, which is sad, but it's just kind of like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I have to focus on the actual job before I can do fun stuff.
Yeah.
them 150 kids ain't gonna feed themselves.
Are you just a ditto?
Pretty much.
Just a more competent ditto, because it can do way more than just transform.
Mhm. I remember in Gen 1, Ditto was actually one of my brother's favorites.
But we got an ice blob, and we got a rainbow blob egg that's a light one, looks like.
Okay, so we got...
We at least got the gay disco blob.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes. We already have the ice blob, so I'll probably just donate that.
What do we name Gay Disco Blob, and should we use it in the party? GDB!
There
okay.
we go. It's an acronym. Now let's see what you can do, GDB. You are very much like all elements. Initial armor break.
Gay Blob!
One more we can put in. There we go. You're already level 34. Let's see, do I have any? No, I don't have any potions. Okay, but let's see what I can put on you then. That'll be the better one for you. Let's see here. Let's buff your defense a little bit there.
I love how everyone has immediately adopted the Gay Disco Blob. It's just like, well, this is happening. Make your peace with it.
Yep.
It's a pity that none of the slimes in any of the Dragon Quest games are renameable.
Yeah.
Because if we ever LP'd one of those... Gay Metal Blob, Gay Night Blob, Gay Healing Blob.
Alright, let's also feed you. And yep, you're getting the cookie mushroom. Let's see. Here, you can also have a peanut. And... yeah, you can have the banana.
I am a banana!
But GDB also has, like, one of the best side things, because... look, we're now a blob!
Oh my god! It's everything I've ever wanted!
That means I think we can also get up to, up this way.
Oh my, we have mad hops!
We do. Whoop.
So, one of my favorite things in, both Dragon Quest 6 and 7 is they both have a class system, a job system. 7's is the most elaborate class system I've ever seen in a video game ever. But both of them have some special wonky classes. In both games, one of the classes you can get is Metal Slime. It's amazing.
What?
Blob rights.
Screw you guys, I'm going to Slime Rancher.
Woo! What the?
Heard a distant noise. As I feel I have to... Nope, okay, nothing there yet. So, till then.
We are the ultimate monster.
Yes. Oh, hello, this opened up.
It's also reminding me a little bit of Metroid, too. Hello.
There's some more of you. Hey, guys! Maybe I shouldn't say it.
I'm one of you!
That wasn't where I was going, but okay.
I am now morbidly curious.
I was going to reference something from Willow.
I stole it, baby!
I was going to reference something that the guy was saying to Matt Morgan while he was dressed up as a woman.
Oh! Oh! He's not a woman! Oh god, that was fun for movie day.
It was.
I mean, I was only half paying attention because paperwork, but
Yes.
Look at me sounding like I'm a responsible adult.
But you are.
Am I, though? Am I really?
Yes and no. You're Schrodinger's adult.
The G. Gay Blob Squad.
Woo! You knocked that off, fake Tom Nook.
I remember when Super Mario 3D Land was coming out. One of the big draws in it was the fact that they brought back the Tanuki suit. So the webcomic Brawl in the Family did a thing about this. Look, guys! After all these years, Tanuki suit's coming back. And look, we've got Tanuki Goombas, we got Tanuki Bowser, we got Tanuki everything! So is the Tanuki suit gonna let us fly? Hey guys, look, we brought the Fire Flower back!
Well, that's fine, because now you got the cat suit.
The cat? I've only experienced the cat suit in Mario Maker, but it's fun. Probably gonna get Bowser's Fury eventually, don't know when. I just got Mario Odyssey finally, because I found it on sale.
Yes. Also, don't you mean Bowser's furry?
Bowser's a furry, yep.
Well, Mario is.
They both can be furries. Like, we've already had Tanuki Bowser. Mario had the Tanuki suit back in, like, 1988. We're not judging them for their personas.
Nah.
We support furries in this channel.
Yep.
Oh, I can't remember if I told that story in here.
Oop, I guess something else opened up.
This straight up feels like Metroid 2. Where, like, you do an area, you fight monster, and then another area opens up.
Well, in this case, it was I opened a chest and another area opens up. Let's try up here first. Yep, up here. Look at all that vegetation. Oh, great, more changelings.
God damn it, Odo.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
But yeah, a couple years ago, it was celebrating, I think it was Tony's birthday. Yeah, no. I was celebrating either Ginny or Tony's birthday, and, most of the people at the birthday party were people I knew, but, there was one person I didn't know yet. He was part of, Ginny and Tony's LARP group. And, so, like, I show up at the restaurant, I can't remember who I hitched a lift with, but, this guy comes up to me, and because we haven't met, like, I shake his hand. Hi, I'm Jared. I'm a friend of Ginny and Tony's. Hi, I'm Flint. I'm a furry. Okay. Didn't need to know that, but fine. And, like, we ended up talking a lot about Warhammer because he's super into it. His persona is actually... this was oddly specific. His persona is Skaven from Warhammer. I want to make sure you all understand this, so you're taking the trip with me. His persona is not a rat. No, it is specifically, very specifically, a Skaven. It's like, okay, it's weird that you're specifying that much, because not everybody plays Warhammer. Also, I'm not even sure if Skaven are a thing in Warhammer anymore, but that's a... But, like, since I was the only one at the table who knew anything about Warhammer, all of a sudden I was like his new best friend. It was such a surreal thing, but I had fun. It was a cool enough experience. We have a gay disco slime.
Yes. Who can turn us into one?
Yep. So, who's winning currently, Surat? Friggin' changelings.
I know, they're not very nice. Tampa Bay 21-6.
Oh, damn. My brother-in-law is gonna be sad. Like, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and there's just gonna be pictures of my niece and nephews crying. I remember one year when the Pats and the Chiefs were playing, my brother-in-law had actually taught my, I think my nephew, to, like, take my dad's Patriot stuff and throw it in the trash. Patriot's stinky, I put in trash. Yeah, the Chiefs do tend to come back in the second half. Actually, a couple years ago, it's got to be close to like 8 or 9 years ago now. Maybe even 10. We went up to visit my sister and my brother-in-law when they were still living outside of Kansas City, and we actually got to go to a Kansas City Royals game. And at the time, I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be boring," because I've been to a couple of OKC Dodgers games. At the time, they were the Red Hawks, but and God, I was just really bored at those baseball games. So I just must not like baseball. I go to the Royals game. I have the time of my life. It just turns out that the damn OKC minor league team is just that friggin' boring. Granted, neither baseball nor football are my sports to the extent that I have a sport.
What's a sport?
Yeah, like the one organized sport that I followed, and that was like 20 years ago, was hockey. I still do love watching the occasional hockey game. But yeah, hockey was always my favorite major league sport.
What's a sport?
I need to track down George Carlin's bit on that because it's amazing. Granted, some of the language in it is
I mean, it's George Carlin, so
it's not as culturally sensitive as it could have been.
I mean, he's got the whole 7 words you can't say on television.
Yeah, this one uses a slur that you can't get away with anymore. A specific term for gay people. Yeah, but like his definition for sports is hilarious. So like, it winds up that like only 3 things count as sports. Spoilers, hockey isn't one of them. Hockey is just 3 separate activities occurring at the same time. Boing. We are slime.
Yes.
Yeah, this is just straight up a Metroid 2 reference. It has to be.
I mean, how often does Samus Aran turn into a blob?
Golf is not a sport, according to George Carlin.
What about cheerleading?
Not a sport.
Tell that to the cheerleaders from my high school.
God, I never did get the Metroid 2 remake for DS. I hope it gets ported to Switch, because I'd rather have it for the Switch than plug back in the 3DS.
Whoop.
But Metroid 2 is surprisingly good. I think there's a way you can go up. Oh, hello.
More changelings.
God damn it. Oh no! What are you doing?
Make a toast. Oh my god, I just realized. The blob has no arms, he can't make toast.
He can make tentacly things. He can make toast. He can pick up the bread in his mouth, slide it in the toaster, hop on the lever, and he can... Yeah, he can make toast.
And the benefits to the slime is that you can go into smaller spaces.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, you can just be a slime.
Really, why wouldn't you want to be a slime? The benefit to being a slime is you have achieved perfection. That's what the benefits are. God damn it, Odo. Seriously, if we catch one of these things, they're getting named Odo.
Okay.
Because DS9, damn it. I think the slime has been crossing sand just fine this game.
Yeah. I don't know if we've run into salt yet.
I mean, I did talk about the fruit paladin, which means there was plenty of salt to go around earlier.
We should have had pretzels. Man, how long has it been since I've had, like, soft pretzels you get at, like, carnivals and such?
That was Snack this past Thursday.
How dare.
I had to throw 150 of them in the oven. No, it was like 170 of them into the oven.
Did you have to dip it in cheese, and did it come with broccoli? Or potato?
No and no.
Because I remember that was a big thing we had back in high school sometimes for lunch. It was like, you get a pretzel, and you could dip it in cheese, and then you either had a side of a baked potato or a side of broccoli.
Let's see. For a snack, it was the soft pretzels with cheese cubes, and I could pull up the paperwork and tell you what the fruit was, but I don't care that much.
Was it
actually
blueberries?
Wait, I have my notepad here. Let's see here. Pretzels, cheese cubes, fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
And lunch was turkey wraps with peas and applesauce, and breakfast was... What the hell did I... Oh, that was the biscuits and sausage patty day.
I still want biscuits and gravy.
I think biscuits and gravy is the week after next. Not positive. I am glaring at Yowza. It lets you remove disease. Scurvy is an absence of a vitamin. There is nothing to remove. You need to insert things. Insert them. Pork sandwich, please make life better. Actually, if we ever do Tyrion, there's a specific spaceship. In fact, we could just straight up do that mode, potentially, if I remember the code for it. In Tyrion, one of the ships you can get is the Food Ship 9 Super Carrot. And, the Super Arcade Mode version of that, let's see here. The weapons you get are, you can have the Hot Dog Ray, which is just the, bog standard weaponry colored. The Orange Blaster, the Banana Blaster. God, what was the last one? I don't even remember. But it's all food-themed weapons, and like the special weapons are like Orange Shield and Banana Bombs.
Okay, so I'm probably got to find a different route around that. So I think Sparrowson's gonna have to help me out on this one. Nope, okay.
Angry.
Okay, that is not a path to go. Good to know. Alright, Barnacles, I'm gonna need you. Oops. Switchstone. I think Leo has the same exact powers as Sparrowson. Yep, same exact powers. Okay. Oop. Almost got it.
Back up, okay. Back up, okay.
I gotta somehow get up there. Nope, okay. Nope. Unless there's a secret passage somewhere, I have to... It looks like I gotta go up. Just a matter.
God damn it, I just had another Sluggy Freelance reference pop into my mind. I have two Sluggy Freelance references I actually remember. The other one being, my world is a crotch!
Oops.
Bert, your soul is free! Go up, Bert! Bert, go up! Bert, go up! Bert! Bert didn't go up. You think you know a guy.
Okay, but at least I got an idea of what I'm doing here. There we go. There we go, got it. Didn't move you. So it's gotta be a different direction.
Seriously, we're straight up playing Metroid 2 and I love it.
So I'm assuming it's one of these directions. Here we go. Whoop. More changelings.
Oh no, you bastard!
There's 3 of them.
Oh god. Why?
Eh.
I need to send a message to my D&D group real quick.
Oh my. Do I want to know?
I just quoted Surat to them
Ah.
to save space on Vessel, and then I followed it up with, "Look what you've done." The Shattered Isle sessions are gonna be amazing. But between the box and this, and just Yuki being Yuki and Okasan being Oka, like who has the brain cell in the party? Nobody. Literally nobody.
Yuki could have the brain cell, but she has too much fun being sneaky beep.
Yeah, in the Bastard Smalls campaign, Yuki is a bard, Shifrost
Also
is a bard, Kevlin is a wizard, and Okasan is his own thing. Okasan is a man of the cloth. What kind of cloth, however? El Pudin Diablo! El Pudin Diablo is here to fight for justice. He has not met this Okasan to whom you refer. Okasan may be the most fun I've had as a D&D character in a long time. I like seeing the effects of like all of the status effects at the start of each turn because they stack. So it's like fire, poison.
It's especially fun when I put Inchi out, and then he just like absorbs all the fire damage to make a shield for himself. So it's like as the enemy gets hurt, he gets stronger.
Yes, your tears fueled me.
Your burning tears.
These tears of mine glow. Oh god, we need to watch more G Gundam sometime.
Yes.
But because you've still yet to meet the majesty that is Master Asia. Master Asia's my favorite character in the damn show. Launch me, Domon! You don't get any context.
Is that some sort of innuendo? Oh, and we got ourselves a changeling egg. A light changing egg.
Okay. We have acquired Odo.
Yes. Alright. Let's get you guys situated here. Let's see. What's that one?
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. Let's see. And let's see what we got for you. Yeah, let's give you more spears. Why not? Alright, let's see what we... Okay, I gotta give you guys a bunch of stuff. But first, let's check out the Changeling Boy here.
God damn it! Surat one day awakens to find his house filled entirely with oranges. I just call up my Benny Keith rep. Listen, I need to cancel this week's order. Also, I need a favor. It's fine. Special Care doesn't need to eat this week. Just listen.
Also, while you're at it, could you dress up as a Lakitu?
Does Benny Keith own any buses? Robot limit break! I'm tempted to look at one of the Benny Keith invoices just to see, like, how many pounds of bananas I could get if I, instead of getting our normal food order, I got only bananas. Because I know roughly how much we spend on a weekly basis. So if I can figure out how much and I know how much the cases of bananas weigh. So if I can figure out the, unit cost of the bananas themselves, which I have the invoice on my desk at work, I could be like, okay, for this amount of money we can get... I would assume it would be... Assuming they had the bananas available. Let's see here. In any given order, we get 80 pounds of bananas, and that's not even close to all of the food we get. I think we could get close to a ton of bananas, potentially.
What would you need all those bananas for?
To fill up Surat's house.
Ah. So you also have to figure out where he lives. And I don't think Lore would be happy to have that many bananas in the same place.
Lore likes bananas, right? Right? I have no idea. Go into Lore's server. Hey Lore, how do you feel about bananas? I'm asking for absolutely no reason. Suspicion. Oh dear God. I know she has a lot of food allergies. I don't know. Like, I remember 2 of them. I don't know if that's another one. Let me think. How big are the cases of clementines we get are like 10 pounds roughly. So I could in theory get just like a shitload of oranges and stuff. If they're in season, I could get a crap load of plums. Oh dear God. Tell us in the Discord server what fruit you want me to sabotage Sarat's house. Oh my God. I can't breathe. Oh God. I'm trying to think of how many blueberries I eat in any given week. Because I usually wind up eating like 6 ounces of them a day at least. Assuming we have any extras lying around, which we usually do. We get fresh blueberries. We get oh, I can math. We get like whatever 72 times 4 is ounces per order. We get a bunch of 6-ounce things, we dole them out at work. We usually wind up having a couple little containers left, and I wind up eating the leftovers with my lunch just because they're convenient. Woo! I do have a calculator nearby, but I'm too lazy to reach for it because I've been using it for paperwork for the past 2 weeks. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last batch I ate were a little bit on the tart side. Was also eating some leftover blackberries as well, which are delicious. We haven't gotten raspberries in a really long time. They're not on our menu for some reason. I may have to tweak that. Granted, the raspberries go bad stupid quickly. Like, for some reason, or when we get blueberries, they tend to last well. Blackberries, they last reasonably well. Strawberries, not so much. Raspberries, like, they go bad in a day. The frozen ones are useful for baking as well. Aha, tiny jumps. Platforming.
Oh, okay, that was a bandana.
We have become Bandana D.
Thank God there's no fall damage.
Okasan, one of Okasan's special abilities is he doesn't get fall damage.
Yes. See, yep, there we go. Another shift stone. Okay. In that case...
Oh god. One of my nephews watched Ant-Man for the first time, and apparently his reaction was,
Oh no, he's tiny!
yeah, oh no, he's tiny.
This way, then.
I love the Ant-Man movies.
Okay, fine, I will fight you too.
Fight me! Surat awakens to find 500 pounds of dried apricots at his house.
Or you could just send a bunch of tomatoes, since tomatoes are fruit.
So are cucumbers.
Yes.
Oh god, recent conversation at work with one of the teachers. There is a parent who is convinced that their kid is allergic to pickles. So the conversation I had with the teachers was like, wait, could you repeat that? They think their kid's allergic to pickles. No, number one, do they have a doctor's note? And number two, don't you mean they're allergic to cucumbers? Or, nope, they think they don't have a doctor's note and they swear they're allergic to pickles. I frankly had the same question you did. Okay, as long as you and I are on the same page.
They wouldn't be related to another one of your co-workers who thinks that chocolate pudding is a fruit.
I don't believe so.
Okay, then.
God damn it, that was a half hour I'm not getting back. Along with the 40 is 410s conversation. And is pizza a vegetable?
I mean, it could have vegetables on it.
It could.
Can you make pudding purple?
If you... Depending on what flavor you're starting with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like with the chocolate one, not likely, because that's very dark in general.
I've seen some chocolate puddings that were already pretty close to purple, but like if you have like vanilla or banana pudding and mess around with the food coloring, you could probably get the purple eventually.
Yeah.
It would be finicky, but you could probably pull it off. Probably.
The thing of it is, would it ruin the taste of the pudding?
It shouldn't. And actually, I remember in high school, someone did a project on this that was interesting. Basically, they colored vanilla pudding a whole bunch of different ways to see how much of flavor was essentially all in your head. So vanilla pudding, all these different colors, and they had people report what they thought the flavor was. Some of the answers were really entertaining. It's like the pudding is pink. Someone's like, this is clearly
Strawberry?
This is clearly well, like strawberry was the most common one, but like someone had like a weird ass answer that was like spinach or something. Like it was something that was like not only is that not what the flavor of pudding is, that thing is not the color that we. What the hell?
Was the person colorblind, maybe?
I don't think so.
Because that's the only reason I would think that would be the case. It's like you can't see the color, so therefore you associate it with a different flavor.
Oh my god.
It's the king of all blobs. Well, let's see how well this goes.
Mother of Blob. We no longer talk about Chads after Chad Chaddington today.
My god, look at him undulate. Oh, he can attack 3 times.
He's a king. He's a slime who's a king.
Yes.
Does that make him the Goo King?
I don't know.
Does he have an apple we can steal?
I don't think there's an option to steal in this game.
Steal the apple. Steal the apple. I'm pretty sure I've had that conversation, Surat. It's like I feel like I remember someone saying something like that when I was in college, and I was like, I'm getting pancakes!
Was this the same person who was coming up with tasteful nudes?
No, this was... Tasteful Nudes was at UCO. This would have been back at William and Mary.
Okay.
Go Bronchos! Because we can't friggin' spell at UCO. Buddy Bronco, what are you doing here? Actually, as part of my degree, I had to take a couple of accounting courses. And, the professor I had was this really old guy, but he was cool. I liked him. I enjoyed accounting more than I expected to. Anyway, just on random days, he would be like, we're singing the school fight song, and I'm like, I don't know what that friggin' is. It's fine, I printed out the lyrics for all of you. We're going to have some school spirit if it kills us. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not on campus like most of the time, but sure, I can pretend. Why not? Like, William and Mary was all about the school spirit, and like, we're all part of the tribe, William and Mary. UCO, it was very much like, you're just here to get the damn degree, you know it, I know it, let's just get through this.
I think I heard your cat.
Meow.
That's gonna confuse so many people because it's like, Lantern doesn't have a cat.
I am a cat.
Exactly.
I am a cat and I'm digging a hole.
It's probably the litter box. That's usually what cats do.
Yep. Do 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 do. Computer frozen. Give it a minute.
Boop.
Come on, computer. You know what? Maybe it's... Hang on just 1 sec.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm beating up a slime.
Come on, computer. Work with me here.
I'm definitely gonna have to pick up some more phoenix tears after this area.
Scritch, scritch, scritch.
It's been a while since you mentioned the itch.
Okay, the taskbar on my computer is
Frozen.
disappeared temporarily.
That's always a good sign. Scias says your Windows is updating.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Probably.
Great! Fantastic! Thanks, Windows. Okay, there we go.
No, don't beat me up. I'm one of you. I have a degree in slimeology. I went to the College of Slime.
Can I go to the College of Slime? College of Slime, I feel like it's just a biology degree.
What's your profession? Slime.
I'm a fully licensed and authorized slime.
80% of the time, severe slowdown and apparent lockup, but not total loss of functionality. Sound in this case working is usually something updating and usually Windows.
Damn you, Windows!
Darn you, Microsoft!
Actually, the bad guys in Tyrion are named after Microsoft. It's Microsol! One of the evil mega corporations that rule the galaxy or something. I love Tyrion. Like, on one hand, it's like, there are parts of it that are just like, this is kind of serious space opera shoot-'em-up action, and then there are other parts which make you just go... like the running thing about the International House of Gruel, or like, one of the final bosses being, a throwaway joke because it's literally the nose from a statue of a god that got stolen at the beginning of that chapter.
Why would anybody want a nose?
It's the cult of Micromod. I don't know.
And it turns out it's the Sphinx's nose.
In one of the chapters, they do actually try to turn a planet into a sun, and if you screw up one of the a couple of the missions, they succeed. Like a big chunk of Chapter 4, which is the most brilliant thing in Tyrion, by the way. A good chunk of Chapter 4 is trying to prevent Microsol from turning Ixmucane into a small sun, and then several other things go wrong in that. But, so when Tyrion was originally released, it was only 3 chapters, and, like, the end of Chapter 3, you defeat Microsol's forces, and there's, like, an ending cutscene and whatnot, and you're like, you were going to be the one to save the galaxy. You will protect all of the innocents in the Tyrion sector. Well, Chapter 4 ends up deconstructing that, because, like, you keep fighting all of these bad guys again and again, and, the guy who's allegedly the big good keeps sending you on these missions. It's this guy, Transon Locke, who's like, Trent, you have to go stop these guys! And at some point, Transon accidentally, like, leaves the communicator on after he thinks he shut it off. He's like, this is great! We don't have to send any of our own forces. We can just keep sending this idiot to keep protecting the galaxy and it won't cost us anything. Wait, what do you mean the communicator's still running? What are you talking about? Oh shit. So Chapter 4 eventually ends with you going like, hell with it. I'm out. I'm putting myself in hibernation and launching my ship to the farthest sector of the galaxy I can find. This slime is definitely a chonky boy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, Tyrion is a really fun shoot-'em-up. Came out in the 90s. It was published by Epic Mega Games. It was actually one of the games I remember Epic for, along with Jazz Jackrabbit and One Must Fall. It's very similar to Raptor Call of the Shadows by Apogee/3D Realms, which you can find on Steam. Tyrion was better. I liked Tyrion so much better.
There he goes.
Okay. Well, looks like we're the king now.
Yep. And we got a craft box for it. And a wand. And we got ourselves a slime skin.
Oh.
It's an accessory, too.
Oh.
Wonder what that opened up.
I bet it opened up that chest we saw earlier.
I hope so. Whee! Which I think was down the other west direction.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, it was up the other way. I see the little spot. Okay. It was this way. More of you, huh? Well, we already got our disco slime, so we're good. Saw it earlier.
I think it's down and to the right.
Okay.
The right.
Oh.
I'm not positive, but, let's see here. Where?
Nope, wasn't this way, so I had to go back the other way.
Okay. It might be in the room directly under us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We open the chest and we get the last baby Metroid. That would be awesome if they stuck a Metroid in this game. They'd get sued, but it would be awesome.
Whoops.
Just because Nintendo will cease and desist anything and everything.
Yeah. Yep, there's the one. Nope, it doesn't look like that opened.
Huh. Then what the hell did that do?
That's a good question.
Well, let's explore.
I still don't know how to actually, like, get through that.
Do we have the pushy guys?
Yeah, I push them, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Nope. Do you guys have anything that could help me through this? Nope, okay. There's still a question of, like, what did that open up?
Let's check to the right here.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity. I don't think it did open anything here, but you never know.
Nope. Nope, nothing over there.
Okay.
Alright, let's look back at that map here.
Let's check back to the left real
Yeah.
quick. This legit may be one of the better designed sections of the game. Just-
Yeah.
I'm liking what this is doing.
Nope, nothing up here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see, anything down this direction really quick? Nope. And we already saw there was nothing on the other side of where the king was.
Yeah.
Maybe check further up.
Whee!
Slimes just wanna have fun. Did I go? Nope, this is new.
Hello.
Hey, look!
What the? Is that a pigman?
No.
Oh no!
It's a worm!
Yes! We found them!
We did!
I forgot completely that these were in the game.
Hi, Patches.
Well, I'm going to have to pull up some lyrics for something.
Oh my.
If my browser will cooperate for a sec.
Oh, damn. These guys hit hard.
I would expect them to.
Yeah, they do have rocket launchers.
Okay, I think I remember how this works. Earthworm Jim, the soil he did crawl. Earthworm Jim, a super suit did fall. Jim was just a dirt-eating, chewing length of worm flesh, but all that came to a crash and gave him lots of power. Earthworm Jim, he's such a groovy guy. Earthworm Jim, he rocks through the sky, cruising through the universe, having lots of fun. Here comes Earthworm Jim, you know that he's the mighty one. Look out! Oh. Despite his great big muscles and his really big ray gun, Jim is still an earthworm, but then he's the only one with a super suit to make him really super strong. Jim can be a winner if we only sing along. Alrighty, Earthworm Jim, you think he's mighty fine? Earthworm Jim, a hero for all time. Earthworm, 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 Earthworm Jim, hooray for him! Groovy! Earthworm Jim was a huge part of my childhood. I actually have the Sega Genesis game right over there, and I also have the Steam version. Concentrate your fire on that superstar destroyer.
Darn. Let's see what's in the craft box. Not much. Rude. Or at least I set all of you on fire, so... They don't seem to like fire much.
Yeah, it looked like fire and water were the things they were weak against.
Yeah. Haha, you missed. Darn.
Do we want to see what's on the other side of the room potentially?
Maybe.
Must get egg.
Well, maybe. I'll be back for you.
Right now, as a matter of fact.
Apparently.
sorry.
You're fine.
Lasers!
Yes! Got a worm egg!
Woo!
Okay, so what to name our worm? It's- Besides Jim. I'm assuming you want Jim.
Like, Jim is the thing that has my vote, but if the audience has a better idea...
Nope, Jim works.
Okay. We have acquired Earthworm Jim.
Okay. Well, so everybody leveled up from all that, so let's see what we can give you. And that's that I probably should. Here, I'll go give you that. Alright, let's see what you got, Jim.
Jim has heavy artillery.
It seems it. It seems like he hits hard, but he doesn't have the best aiming. Alright, let's see what's on the other side of this. Oh, more worms. Oh, and then there's some kind of invisible thing up there.
Invisible bicycle.
Oop. Let's see, who has the ability to walk on net, I wonder? Don't think it's you. Let's see. Dates. Nope. Nope. Come on, one of you has to be able to activate that stuff. Nope, it doesn't look it. So I must need another critter that can actually get up there. Whoops. Yeah, there must be some other kind of, like... Oh, I can't retreat from this, so... it's... So there must be some other kind of monster that can get me up there.
I'm having flashbacks to Guacamelee with the world switchy.
Yeah. There, I was waiting for that. I'm okay losing the money. Yeah, let me just see here. Which one of you has something related to that?
Tempted to Google that.
Yeah, because it looks like there's a bunch we still haven't found yet, so... It's probably one of those situations where I'll have to come back to it. Yeah, you got a point. It might be some of the monsters that are from the underworld. Because they haven't gone down there yet.
Okay.
Although...
Okay, there is a specific ability for it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's probably in the underworld.
Luckily, there's a teleporter not terribly far from here.
No, it's like right under us.
We'll just have to remember that Slime Cave has the thing.
Yes. At least we got the worm, and we got the disco blob.
We got Gay Disco Blob.
Yes. Yep. Alright. This was where the underworld was. Switch back to Yoshi really quick. Oop. Let's see how this goes. Music's quite haunting.
Yes. Oh my god, it's poo gas.
What are you, Mega Rock? Oh, I should have gone back and picked up some stuff. Oh well.
Okay, we can do this fight and then go and pick up some stuff.
Yeah. Because, like, oops, I don't have any more smoke bombs. Are you guys again weak against fire? Okay.
Weak to arson. Ugh.
I'm going to make a guess and say it's either somewhere in the underworld or it's going to be in the abandoned tower.
Itchy ear.
Itchy rear?
Itchy ear.
Itchy rear? The latter. Okay, so the abandoned tower.
That reminds me of a bizarre joke that a friend of mine told that I don't remember the details of. I just remember that the punchline was, "Would you hold my cock and pull it while I scratch my ass?" It was a farm animal joke.
Yeah, I figured, even though it's like,
Excuse me.
You're fine. You're almost done, Bug. Bye, Bug.
Buggo.
Go back to Bug Fables. Still kind of weird that a rock is weak to fire.
Well, it depends on what sort of rock it is and what it's made out of. It turns out that it's like phosphorus or something. It's one of those early elements in the periodic table that is super reactive and like explodes. Oh, he's actually Woodman. He's doing Leaf Shield. Woodman! Proof that you don't have to be Mega Man 11 or 10 to have goofy-ass robots.
Well, we got another egg of the one critter.
The Buggo.
Yes.
Were we gonna go back and get...
Yeah. But... I remember. I've been here on a date. And I'd say I should not have been dating that succubus. Oh, you guys are here.
You losers are about to get mugged, aren't you?
Probably. Yeah, I did the job for you guys. Oh, did you also get a chance to beat the living hell out of Eric? Screw you, Leonard. When your familiar is saying more sense than you, seek help.
When your familiar is telling other people that you suck, perhaps you should consider a change in careers.
A key of power, you say? Let me just look a little further. Oh, hello. What the heck are you?
Oh god, it's Charging Chuck or a pig.
Is it the warthog that went after your dad?
I think it is. So for people who haven't heard that story, during my dad's career in the Bureau, he got sent to Africa a couple of times on cases. Like, his first couple of cases involved a priest getting murdered in Kenya, I believe. So, for some reason, part of the trip involved him going to South Africa, but he ends up going to Kenya, and they have to go kind of to the middle of nowhere in Kenya, out on the savannah, was where this priest got murdered, and, while Dad's out there, he has to go to the bathroom, and before they went out to the savannah, the people he was with were like, Listen, whatever you do, you don't want to run into a baboon. If you run into a baboon, you're screwed. So, Dad goes out away from people to find a place to take a leak. And, while he's doing this, he hears a loud snort behind him. And he's thinking, oh no, I've wandered into a baboon's territory. I'm about to get ripped to shreds by a baboon. He turns around. The good news is it wasn't a baboon. The bad news is he spent like the next 15 minutes getting chased across the savannah by a very angry warthog. It turns out they're much larger and angrier in person.
Pumbaa, no!
I think Kenya was also where he had grass cutter, which is a funny story too.
Yes, I think you told that one in our Spyro stream, well, at least one of them.
Yeah.
Because I think it ended up in the highlight reel.
Which is available on StarPrincessHLC's YouTube channel.
Yes.
Dad loved Africa. He went to South Africa, he went to Kenya, he went to Ghana numerous times, which is a much different part of Africa than South Africa or Kenya. The thing people tend to forget about Africa is large. And, like, people who've heard me talk about my World Food and Cultures class have heard me rant about this, but in that class there were, like, 3 chapters on different Middle Eastern countries that all had very similar cuisine. Africa, which is large, and has very different cuisines depending on where you go and what part you're in, 1 chapter. I'm still pissed about that. Like, clearly the author of the textbook had an area of specialty, shall we say. But Africa definitely deserved to be more than 1 chapter. If you can find it anywhere, Ethiopian cuisine, highly recommend. There used to be an Ethiopian place like 2 blocks from my house. Sadly, it closed and got replaced by a Cajun place. But I thoroughly recommend, Also, Ethiopian cuisine allows me to make the dumbest World Food and Culture joke ever. The national dish of Ethiopia is what? Yes! The national dish of Ethiopia is yes! No, the national dish of Ethiopia is what? Yes! Yes! So the national dish of Ethiopia is yes! No, the national dish of Ethiopia is what? What is the national dish of Ethiopia? Exactly! Exactly is the national dish of Ethiopia? No, what is the national dish of Ethiopia? Dad's had all sorts of crazy shit happen to him.
It runs in the family.
Apparently. Like, one of Dad's favorite arrests, it happened near, like, right around that one of the houses that we lived in when we were in Connecticut. I don't remember this story because I was, like, 1. But, basically something happened where, like, guy robbed a bank or something, and he was hiding out in some woods not terribly far from our house. And, so, like, the police came in, sirens ablazing, the guy runs into the woods, so the police kind of pull back, and like, leave one sentry guy there. And, like, as soon as the robber starts sneaking out of the woods, all the cars pull back in! And he runs back into the woods. Repeat this, like, 5 or 6 times, and my dad's like, oh my god, this is waking up my kids, this is waking up my wife, this is waking up me, and I have to go to work in the morning. So, like, Dad throws on some clothes, grabs his gun, grabs his cuffs, grabs his creds and his badge, and, the next time that the cops pull back, Dad goes out into the woods with his gun and everything, because robber guy is sneaking back out, and Dad knows the woods because we friggin' live there. Cops pull back in. Woo! Guy runs back into the woods, runs directly into my dad, who cuffs him. You're under arrest. Reads in his rights and is like, I'm going back to friggin' sleep, you bastard. There was another time involving a bank robber, and this was when Dad was still on SWAT, so very early on in his bureau career, but like, the bank robber gets holed up in a housing project, and so like, Dad's out there with his gun pointing at the place, and along with a crapload of other SWAT guys, and they're just kind of waiting, it's kind of a standoff, and the sun starts to set, and keep in mind, this was like the 80s. The guns had these brand new sights that would glow in the dark so that you could see what you were doing when it was nighttime. So it doesn't take much to draw a crowd, as some of you may be aware. So at some point, like, a bunch of people around the housing project are interested and start coming up, and one guy comes up and is like, hey, what the hell is that gun? That's some toy gun bullshit. I know guns, and no gun lights up like that. And so my dad decides to screw with this guy. It's a laser gun. What? It's the newest technology. All I got to do is point this thing at you, and it won't matter where you go. You can go around corners, you can close doors, you can go to the next state, and the bullet will track you down and find you. I'm pretty sure Dad wound up getting called into the office the next day because the rumor immediately started going around like all of Hartford that the SWAT guys have these laser guns of death. Wayne, you can't be doing that. Yeah, for the first chunk of Dad's bureau career, but before he was more crime scene stuff, they had, at the time, the FBI's policy was, before you can become like a lab type person, you actually have to spend some time on the street. So Dad was SWAT for a couple of years, and then he got to do what he actually was hired for, which is CSI, crime evidence analysis type stuff. He basically wrote the book on forensic entomology. He is Dr. Bugman. He basically, he had been an Air Force medical guy, but shortly before I was born, the Air Force was planning on transferring him to Jakarta, and he was like, hell no. So, his original plan was, like, he had a friend over in Bethesda who essentially had offered him a job at one of the naval hospitals, and so Dad applied for that, and he waited for a response, and he waited, and he waited, and it was getting really damn close to his transfer date, so he was like, shit, I need a plan B, like, now. So, he ended up applying for a job with the FBI, and, they called him back immediately, and he's like, great, I'll take it, we're not going to friggin' Jakarta. I have to take a pay cut, and we have to move to Hartford, Connecticut, but it's fine, as long as it's not friggin' Jakarta. And, like, 2 days after that, the guy from Bethesda called him up and was like, Wayne, you idiot! I told you the job was available for you. Like, yeah. Why didn't you put the paperwork through and give me the damn job? You shouldn't have taken your time on that because I had shit I was worried about.
Right.
So yeah, Dad ended up in the FBI and he was in it for more than 20 years. He has a whole ton of wacky stories from it. Has a whole ton of dark stories too.
Yeah.
There are definitely parts he doesn't like to talk about, and that I just flat out don't ask him.
Yeah. What the heck is that?
Like what the hell?
Arachlic.
Arachlich, okay.
Okay. It doesn't like magic.
Never trust wizards. A couple weeks ago, Dad, I can't remember how this came up, but Dad was talking about, some of the trials he had to be an expert witness in.
Mm-hmm.
And, what they, like, a lot of the courtroom drama is presented as, like, oh, the defense attorneys and the prosecuting attorneys, and these guys are all arch enemies, yeah. And that's actually not true. Generally speaking, they all work together. They may be on different sides, but they all want justice to be served. They all believe in the strength of the American legal system, and the idea that you are innocent until proven guilty. They're just doing a job, and like they all realize they're doing their parts. They may be on different sides of the bench, but they're all working for the same reason, to make sure justice gets served properly. So, like, the defense attorneys who would cross-examine Dad knew a bunch of them, and was friendly with some of them. And so, like, there was a case where my dad and then Bill Rodriguez, Uncle Bill, who some of you have heard stories about, they were both expert witnesses for this case. So, like, Bill gets called up to the stand first and answers a bunch of forensic anthropology questions. And afterwards, Dad gets called to the stand and is answering some questions about forensic entomology. And then the defense attorney comes up to him and, like, starts asking him a bunch of questions about Bill. And at the time, my dad kind of prided himself on, like, I can sort of see the direction that the defense attorneys are trying to go with my testimony. Just so I can know how I want to answer this to be as precise as possible. But this guy is asking Dad a whole bunch of questions about Bill, and my dad's like, oh, okay, where the hell are you going with this? And so, like Dad is no longer on the stand, and it's like, I can't remember if it was a recess or if, like, the jury was going into deliberation, but in any case, Dad walked out and he saw the defense attorney, and he walks up to him and he's like, can I talk to you just off the record? Yeah, sure, not a problem. Dude, like, I know what your job is, but, like, the hell were you asking me about Rodriguez for? Defense attorney looks around. You know the guy I was sitting next to? He's a bad guy. And I needed to say something that makes me look like I know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. And there was another case. I know I've alluded to this before, but it was a mob guy in Hartford, and so and like basically he was gonna get subpoenaed, and so like my dad called upon the house, and and like his son enters and answers the door, and my dad's like, "Hey, is your dad home?" And like dad realizes like the kid knows nothing about what's going on. The kid's like, "Oh, he's on vacation in Florida." All right, I'm your dad's insurance guy, and I really need him to call me. Dad had a business card. He did not pull it out. He just got a sheet of paper, jotted down his number, and handed it to the kid. Just get this number to him any way you can, and tell him to call me back immediately. And so, like, the mob guy did, and Dad had to tell him that, like, yeah, you were being called into court on this day, you know, that sort of thing. So, like, the trial goes on, and midway through the trial, there's a recess, and the mob guy is with his defense attorney, and he turns to his defense attorney. It's like, "Can I talk to that man over there?" Yeah, sure, I guess, if he's okay with it. And so the mob guy walks up to my dad and is like, "You're the one who called me, who called me in here, who got me here." "Yeah, that's right, sir. I remember you. You were the one who went to my house, and I wasn't home." "Yep. My son answered the door." "And you didn't embarrass me in front of my boy. And Dad's like, "That's right, because number one, you're innocent until proven guilty. Number two, your kid's no part of this. He doesn't..." he basically, Dad's view was like, it's not the kid's fault you're in the mob.
Yep.
The kid doesn't need to be embarrassed. The kid doesn't need to know that, like, his dad's going to court over this until it becomes, like, blatantly obvious. So the mob guy's like, "I'll never forget what you've done for me." So somewhere there is, like, a mafia list, and my dad's on it. Do not whack.
Okay, I'm assuming that's probably going through the abandoned tower, maybe? I don't know. That's an unusual circumstance. It's another one of you. Up, and then there's a wall here, so I can't even do anything with that yet.
But there's a shiny chest.
Yes, but there's also a wall.
But shiny chest.
But wall.
Suspicious looking wall.
Yes.
I'm getting a Castlevania vibe here pretty heavily.
Yeah. Oh, I see. There's a claw.
Hookshot challenge!
Yeah, it's probably because of the red mist.
Oh no, we're playing ESA!
Oop. A little too far. Oop. I did it before. There we go. Okay, so... okay. Nope, okay, so I definitely need the hook shot for this. Alright, let's... You also had the hook shot.
Actually, speaking of FBI stories, one of, a friend of the family who I haven't seen in years, but, guy who worked with my dad who actually lived not far from us, like, I could walk to his house by the time I got to high school. Jim Clementi, he's become a screenwriter since retiring from the Bureau, but he had the greatest FBI celebrity story I've ever heard, and believe me, I've heard some good ones. How Bruce Willis almost blew his cover. So, I can't remember how this happened, but at some point, Jimmy had been, like, working as a consultant on a movie or something, and in the process of this, he met Bruce Willis, and he got to be buddies with him. This is not uncommon in the FBI. Like, Dad was a consultant on all of the Silence of the Lambs movies. He was on he's on first name basis with, Jodie Foster. He got to meet, Tony Hopkins. For a while, he was having lunch with Ed Norton every day. It's a thing that happens. But, so Jimmy got to meet Bruce Willis and get to be buddies with him. Fast forward a couple of years, Jimmy's on an undercover mission. He has to, like, infiltrate the mob. He's in some seedy bar in New York at 2 in the morning, trying to make contact with some really not nice guys. So Jimmy is in this bar. It's 2 in the morning. Nobody has any reason to be there. It's like a dumpy part of town. And Jimmy is just kind of waiting. All of a sudden, someone kicks the door of the bar open. Boom! Hey! Jimmy! Oh shit, don't look, 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 don't look. Bruce Willis comes into this bar at 2 o'clock in the friggin' morning. He's already a little bit sloshed. And he sees Jimmy! And recognized him immediately. And so he saunters over. How you doing, buddy? Jimmy's like muttering under his breath, shut up, you don't know me, stop saying my name, shut up. Everybody be careful, man, this guy's like a secret agent or some crazy shit. Shut up! Eventually, like, Bruce Willis gets the hint, it's like, oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else. And, like, buys him a drink and wanders off. And luckily, nothing bad happened to Jimmy as a result of this. Something very easily could have. But, by way of apology, like, after this happened, like, Bruce Willis ended up inviting Jimmy to, like, one of the Oscars after parties, and apparently those are crazy. Seriously, this feels like an ESA jump.
I wonder if maybe it's I have to do something else. I'll come back to that.
I may refill my water real quick.
Okay. Nope, I can't go through that. I'm assuming it's gonna be like I have to grab that one guy who can make me can probably go through walls. Let me see. Let me check the monster journal. Where are you, underworld dude? There you are. Now you do the grappling anchor too, huh? Okay. And I'll figure that out another time. Oops.
That rock pattern looks like a Christmas tree. I bet we pull a switch and it like raises this entire column.
Yeah, probably. And then there's a door there. That's closed off. Okay, I need an underworld key for that. And that's blocked off as well. And then that I can't do yet. I guess I could try back down towards that left again. Because it's like they have to have at least something where you have to progress.
Spoilers, we didn't actually program in an end of the game.
Ah, there's the key I need. You want to fight? We'll fight.
Laser!
Much laser.
Very wow. Thank you for sticking up the place. That's awfully unhygienic.
I know, right? No, that was just cold.
Mwahaha.
Oh, and we got ourselves that bizarre egg.
Thanks, I hate it. What do we name the Arachlich?
Good question. Lulf.
Lol. Boing, 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 boing.
Where Or was that the door was up there? Okay. Spider goddess of the Drow and Forgotten Realms.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
I remember that conversation coming up in a D&D thing when I was in high school.
Well, we got 1,000 gold. Now, what do you open? Okay, you open that.
Once again, thanks. I hate it.
But now we get to climb the Christmas tree like a kitty cat.
Meow.
Meow. Is that a robot?
Is that a Naruto bot?
It's a Promethean. Sure, why not?
Oh, okay.
Part robot, part Frankenstein monster. It's a possibility.
Frankenbot.
Like, here's your Castlevania reference.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Slowpoke.
Psyduck.
Psyduck.
Slow rogue.
Drowsy. Squirtle.
Wobbuffet.
Charmander.
Ciao.
Venator.
That works. What's even happening? We don't even know. We end up looking back on this later on. Remember that time we just randomly started doing Pokemon sounds in a call? On a stream?
You're gonna have to be more specific. Magmar. Magmar was one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. It's a pity that I really didn't like Magmortar's design. It's grown on me a little, but I remember like, oh, Magmar's so cool. Magmortar comes out. What the hell is that? What have you done? I feel that way about a lot of the, the Gen 4 Pokemon games added a lot of evolutions to previous generation Pokemon. And a lot of them, like, when they came out, I was like, that's the stupidest looking friggin' thing I've ever seen. Why did you do this? like Licky Licky looks stupid, Tangrowth looks stupid, Rhyperior looks stupid. Like, Rhydon looked fine. Rhydon looked amazing. I love Rhydon. Rhyperior... chunky now. At least Miss Magus and Honchkrow look cool.
Well, we got a Promethean, and it was a dark one.
Ooh. Dark Promethean. I have two potential names for them.
Ooh.
The obvious one is Frankenstein. The less obvious one is a Hellboy reference. Roger!
I feel we have to go with Roger.
Pichu is adorable. I had a shiny Pichu like 10 years ago. I don't anymore. Roger the Golem. Well, we got the help of Roger here. Roger? Hellboy named him in the van.
So we haven't even checked out your stuff yet.
So there's what's the name of that book I like? Hang on.
You have to be more specific.
Yeah, yes I will. Secondhand Curses. I think it's Secondhand Curses. Which is like, it's a Drew Hayes take on fairy tales. Pretty much these three characters go around a fairy tale world, kind of solving problems, shall we say, in an unorthodox way. And the three of them are, Jack, who is Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Quick. Jack did what to that guy with a candlestick?
What?
It would have hurt. It would have hurt less if he jumped like I told him to. There is Marie, who is secretly the daughter of Prince Adam and Princess Belle. Who can turn into a beast because she inherited that curse. And then from a far-off land, there is Frank. Guess what Frank is? Frank has a suspicious amount of scars all over his body. Also, magic doesn't work on him because he's dead. That's right, they have Frankenstein's monster.
Also, Roger is a lot more helpful than we thought. Because he can make big rocks.
Oh. He has the power of Gonk.
He does.
That'll solve some things later.
Yes.
This is gonna be a puzzle, isn't it?
Probably.
Well, at least we got a shortcut back to that.
I see. Nothing happened. Okay, so I gotta bring it down.
I think you have to do it twice, too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna have to bring it down one more time, I think. Or bring it up once.
Let's try bringing it down one more time and seeing what happens.
Okay.
For the glorious sake of science.
Yep, okay. Skill potion. Oh, it's you again. Are you going to fight me now? No. Screw you. I'll come back when I'm good and ready. Actually, there was another spot up farther that... nope. Yoshi, we're not going that way. We're going this way.
Yoshi!
Yes, I know. Here we go. Okay, Roger. Make with the boulder.
And there were a whole bunch of these around in different places, too, and I can't remember where any of them are.
Yeah. Actually, while I'm looking at it, okay, now you're an up as well. Okay. And we didn't even run into the teleporter yet. But it's getting close to 11 here, so this might be a good place to stop for now. Since we went quite a ways, we got a lot done, surprisingly.
Yeah!
Like, we explored all of the blob of Blobberg. We got our gay disco slime, or gay disco blob. We defeated the king blob, and we explored a good chunk of the underworld.
And we got Earthworm Jim, and we got numerous other monsters, including a Chonky Boy.
Yes.
Alright, so, time for shoutouts. Shout out to Surat. We have finished up Mario RPG on his channel.
Yes.
But he is in turn being a guest on Paper Mario, which is in Thousand Year Door specifically, along with Dork Princess, who is also super cool, over on Star's channel. So be sure to check out Surat's stuff. We may have some more stuff with Surat in the future. We're still figuring that out.
Yes.
Because God was Mario RPG fun.
Yes. And no, I don't have like a thumbnail done for a future project. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to think of which one you're talking about.
I'm talking about the one with Surat.
I'm gonna have to go through my picture folder, aren't I?
Maybe.
Let's see here. I need to clean out in here. Let's see. Not that, not that, not that, not that. Not that, 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 not that. Not that, 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 not that. Not that. Don't think it's that one. Not that, not that, not that, not. Is it this one? Load, damn you. Come on, wake up, computer. Man, my computer is being slightly uncooperative.
Fun.
Okay, no, it wasn't that one.
Okay.
I may have to get back to looking at whatever that one was.
Okay. I can tell you right once we're done, so.
Yeah. Shout out to Viola because I can. The Mario Galaxy song package is still going on. In fact, I have to record something for that in like the next 2 days, which that one's gonna be hard. Oh my god.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, that one, I listened to the scratch and whatnot for that one, and that one's a fun one. I feel bad that, like, I'm one of the soloists in it, so you guys have to, put up with that, but, but, yep, that's still going on over in the game rec, over in the game rec room. If you like to hear our opinions on gaming, we're over on the Game Creator.
Yes.
I just had 2 more articles published. I don't have any more currently in the pipeline because I'm busy going through a mountain of paperwork with my job.
Yes.
Which has been slow going. I may actually just bring a copy of the menu home tomorrow and just try to power through as much of that as I can. Shout out to Yorkshire Raven. We're doing a whole ton of fun stuff on his channel. We finished up Arcade Spirits. We're still going through Environmental Station Alpha. We've got his D&D game going, and we're going to be starting a new game next weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe so.
The Nintendo wishlist one, I'm a little annoyed that one took so long to get through the pipeline, but
yeah,
it's one of those things where, like, it gets up when it gets up, and the fact that Nintendo has done nothing thus far this year means that it's like, okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
Well, like if they had made a major announcement like before that one went up, I would have been like, oh, damn it! Son of a bitch! But, let's see here. Lemon Light has some stuff coming up soon.
Yeah, I believe the next few dubs for Night in the Woods, the musical, should be coming up both next week and then a couple weeks after.
Cultist 2 is a weenie. Check that out on the bingo card.
Which, for if you don't know what we're talking about, we did set up a little bingo card for in our Discord server, which, if you're not a part of that, the links should be in the description of the Twitch channel as well as somewhere on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to join up, I'm pretty sure most of the group here is, but I think we had at least 1 or 2 new people show up, so just in case, we have a Discord server where you can hang out with us, maybe watch a movie or play games with us or just hang out. So
hold that thought. I have copied the link to that and pasting that in the Twitch chat. And, let's see here. I feel like I'm missing a shout-out. I'm tired.
Yeah.
D&D takes a lot out of me.
Yes, and you had 3 in a whole weekend, so...
Yeah. But, yes, as always, thank you all for coming by. Next weekend, it is Valentine's Day.
Yes.
We still plan on having a stream.
Yes.
But I think we're doing something a little special for that.
Yes.
So, we won't be doing Monster Sanctuary necessarily,
Right.
but we have things in mind.
Yes. What those are, you'll find out the day of.
It's totally going to be Salmon Max.
It will be a picture of Nicolas Cage and nothing else.
Nothing else. Yes, a picture of Nicolas Cage and absolutely nothing else. Fun fact: Courage's username is from a D&D character.
Mm-hmm.
That D&D character was his half-orc barbarian
Yep.
named Nicolas Cage. Wait, it's funny you should say that, Sarat. We aren't planning on doing Final Fantasy XIV, but there may be some Final Fantasies in the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
Sarat as Queen of Quen 2021. Funny joke! And I just got sued by the Game Grumps.
They didn't sue us for all the references in the Paper Mario LP.
In the unlikely event the Game Grumps ever watch this, we love you guys. I would totally make you a sandwich.
Mm. But yes, for now, everybody, we will slip off and we will see you in the next stream/LP that we do.
See you out there.
Out where?
Out there.
Where's there?
Over there.
Where's that?
Just slightly over there.
But where's that?
So turn your head that way, and then just a little bit more, and you're there.
Which way?
That way.
This way?
That way.
This way?
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh my god.